love, what are we going to talk about today?
So for tonight, we will be talking about the value of trusting God.
Why do you want to talk about the value of trusting God?
Naalala ko yung friend ko nung college. Sabi niya sa akin, you know what, Jaire? Pag nagkaroon ka ng asawa, a world opens up to you na hindi mo pa nakita nun. And I have to say, yes, totoo yan.
Did you expect worst?
Yes, actually.
Really? Me too.
Oo. Not because I think, we're going to have a horrible marriage, but it's just the reality of life. Sabi nila, matatapos yung honeymoon stage.
I didn't expect worse. I just didn't expect it to be this good.
Wow.
Pero yun, okay.
Cheers tayo dyan.
Okay, so gusto nating pag-usapan the value of trusting God when life is too overwhelming.
Yes.
I think because it's significant to us dahil may life verse tayo
Tama,
as a couple. Anong naging value sa atin ng trusting in the Lord kapag overwhelming ang life?
The first thing that it gives me is an overwhelming inner peace. It doesn't change the situation. Nandyan pa rin yung pinagdadaanan, nandyan pa rin yung paminsan-minsan anxiety, but when you're trusting Him, the first thing that it does in you is it just gives you an inner peace.
Gets.
Kahit na yung paligid mo ay parang nagkakagulo.
Ako, same love. Pagka may times na hindi mo alam what's next, hindi mo alam what to do presently, walang laban sa loob mo. I think we never even argued about something that we can't control. Say for example, stressed ka about something, hindi pwedeng hindi mo yun ma-project sa partner mo or sa spouse mo.
Yeah.
But I think you've never done that to me.
Wow.
In all fairness to you. But I think also it has a lot to do with you leaving it all up to the Lord. At ganun din ako.
Yeah.
Pag meron mga bagay na hindi ko maintindihan
hindi natin makontrol
or yun, basta alam ko lang na okay, if it's out of my control, it means that it's something na I really have to surrender.
I remember right after the wedding we
were trying to swap cars. Change cars. Ang
napag-usapan natin initially was we'll just buy one reliable car and sell both of our cars.
Yeah.
But the thing is, yung gusto makipag-swap sa akin, he was asking for a little more. Pero the problem is, hindi pa nagbabayad yung kumuha ng kotse mo. So, we just prayed, Lord, if this is for us, then okay. If not, iuwi na niya to and we will keep what we have. The guy who wanted to do a swap with me texted me, Sir, in 10 to 15 minutes, I'll be at your apartment.
Wala pa tayong pambayad.
At he's asking for an X amount of money. Sabi natin, if it's for us, it's for us. If not, we'll trust the Lord. But the Lord gave us peace. So what we did while waiting, we just sat at the living room. We were singing worship songs. And nung dumating na yung kaswap ko, bigla ako naka-receive ng text from the person who bought your car. He texted me and he said, Sir, I just transferred X amount of money to your bank. Yeah! Please check.
Amazing. I also want to bring to surface na when you're trusting God, hindi naman yan palagi dahil may sagot siya agad. And sometimes even what we exactly prayed for, that's not what we get.
Yeah.
Because we get what He wants for us. And that's always better.
Yes, always better. Ikaw?
Ako, quiet confidence in everything.
Can I just say, I like quiet confidence. Kasi, nami-mistaken natin kuminsan yung confidence sa pagiging loud kuminsan. Na, okay lang yan, sagot ko yan. Hindi yung ganun eh.
You don't have to chase what's divinely yours.
Beautiful.
Part of my vows.
I remember.
You
Kasi
do?
pinaalala mo.
Yan.
Brownie points for the husband. So, quiet confidence. Could we go more deeper into that?
For me, trusting the Lord means surrendering everything to Him din kasi. Sometimes we claim na, oh Lord, sige, I trust you for whatever this is. Pero, hindi ka makahantay, makulit ka, you make things happen for yourself. And I believe it's not very easy to just surrender. So the quiet confidence for me is just knowing that if He gives you something, He will give you the grace to be able to do it, to manage it, to perform. If He takes away something, it's because tapos na yung season mo dun.
Acknowledging that you are not in charge.
Ang hirap nun.
Sobra.
Surrendering control.
Sobra.
No?
Why
do
kasi
you think so?
Well, first of all, we're human beings. We were given a free will to choose and decide. And if we can have it our way, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But the thing about trusting God is He gives us the free will to choose, but He wants us to choose His will for us. Knowing and believing that He knows what's best for us. Oo, mahirap talaga magtiwala. Mahirap mag-surrender. But you know, whatever your relationship to the Lord is, if you believe Him, you've experienced Him, you know, when you trust Him, it does something in you. You know, it changes your perspective about life. And hindi siya yun nga, di ba, overwhelming. Pero when you trust Him, it's the opposite of overwhelming. Pangatlo, for me, it gives your current pain purpose. We all go through things in life.
Yeah.
When you're trusting God, He doesn't take away the pain, but He gives purpose to the pain. Let me give you an example. Meron ako mga pinagdaanan on my mid-20s na parang at the moment it was so painful. I was struggling, you know. And most of it are inner battles, inner pain. And now that I am in this season, on my 30s, I realized it's to prepare me for this.
Correct.
It's to give me this character.
Kasi, I think in whatever situation you're in, no matter how painful, no matter how painful.
Painful.
Kasi, in whatever, edit mo to, diba? Okay. Kasi,
Actually, ito hindi. Bonus clip.
blue first.
Blue first.
Okay.
Blue first.
Sige. Kasi in whatever situation you're in, if you trust the Lord,
Yeah.
iisipin mo na may purpose to. Hindi mo man malaman agad kung ano yung purpose na yun. Malalaman mo rin. At minsan nga kahit di mo malaman eh. So, I remember nung magkaibigan tayo, medyo overthinker ka.
Sobra. Hanggang ngayon overthinker. Pero mas magaling nila magtago.
And I remember telling you, meron mga bagay na hindi natin kailangan malaman yung sagot.
Agad-agad.
Oo. How has that helped you sa marriage natin?
It helped me every day of my life.
Ang lalim lang ba? Parang
Hindi. I have to be honest. Kasi
Parang pagod
nung
ka
single
na.
ako, I really thought I know. I got this. Meron akong maayos na trabaho. Meron naman ako apartment. So, matitake care ko yung asawa ko. And then, we got married. Then, things started to happen. And the Lord brought me to a season of, you know, He really wanted me to follow Him fully. Obey everything I'll ask you to do. Leave all the consequences to me. And one of them was to resign from my former job. Wow, what a way to start a marriage, you know? I'm the provider and then all of a sudden, I'm homeless. Hindi naman homeless. Ano lang, unemployed for what? Couple of months trying to figure it out. If I had not trusted God, I would be depressed. Hindi ako makakapag-function. I just knew He was doing something inside of me. He was building my character. Actually, I think He was the one who taught me how to trust Him. He placed me in a situation sa buhay ko that I had to trust Him. Like, trust me or there's nowhere else to go.
So before, masasabi mo nagtitiwala ka sa Kanya, but not fully?
I was trusting Him then, but this time, mas naging personal yung pagtitiwala ko sa Kanya. You know, kung nagtiwala ko na, Lord, You wanted me to get married. I need to provide for my family. So you have to help me and guide me.
Because you asked this of me?
Yes. And darling, after 2 years, He only proved to be faithful. Tama. And hindi ko masasabing naging madali yung journey ko ng 2 years of consistently listening to Him, trusting Him, even if I don't see. Sabi ko, bakit parang mas madali yung buhay ko dati?
Mas madali in terms of resources.
Resources
Before,
lang naman, yes. Hindi ka entitled for any of that. So kaya, tumaas din yung level ng stewardship. It played not just a big role, but an important key role in building my character.
Good. Akala ko, dahil ang hirap ko maging asawa.
Hindi naman. Actually, naging instrumental ka for me to really seek God. I can only say that you have only been an asset.
Wow.
In God's will for my life. Nag-decide tayo that the only way to go through this life, no matter how overwhelming it may be at times, but to trust Him.
Again, part of trusting Him and being submitted to Him is if whatever happens, we're gonna be okay. Kasi we're gonna be happy with what He gives us not what we wanted. And so if yun ang mangyari, then thank you. But ako, I trust that if it's not whatever He gives us, mas thank you yun. And I think love, that's a very big factor sa marriage natin.
And I have to say, darling, there never was a time when we trusted God that He failed us.
Yeah.
He always proves to be trustworthy.
In so many surprising ways.
Nakakaiyak nga pagka naiisip ko eh. He is just that kind of heavenly Father to us.
That's true.
Well, we talked about the value of trusting God. This has been our life verse as a young couple. Trust God from the bottom of your heart. Do not try to figure out everything on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do and everywhere you go. He's the one who will keep you on track. Don't assume that you know it all. Run to God, away from evil. Your body will glow with health and your very bones will vibrate with life.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Thank you guys for joining us sa aming first video podcast. If this has added any value to you, then please like, share, and subscribe na rin sa aming YouTube channel.
Wow.
Thank you so much. This is Jaire and
Me?
signing off.